My body, my choice has long been the pro-choice rallying cry, coupled with, no one has the right to tell me what I can do with my own body. But are those really legitimate arguments? Hypocritically, many who are pro-choice would gladly intervene to prevent suicides, simply because they are wholly indifferent to the my body, my choice rights of others. Which begs the question, why doesn't suicide enjoy the very same my body, my choice rights as abortion? Why should someone who is pro-choice tell those who want to commit suicide what they can or cannot do with their own bodies? For just as suicide stops the beating heart, so too does abortion, being a pro-life rallying cry. Granted, nearly everyone would say that suicide is most oftentimes committed by those in the midst of some great life crisis that has prevented them from being able to think rationally, meaning what they really need is counseling in order to help them see their way through that difficult time, as opposed to making a tragic mistake that can never be corrected, being, once again, another pro-life rallying cry. Though I would contend that we need to try to prevent both suicides and abortion. Furthermore, abortion has never been about a woman's body, because, if it had been, then the woman would be the one who died from the abortion, not the fetus. Therefore, because the fetus has a different heartbeat than the mother, then the fetus also has a separate body from the mother, being a body within a body, being why the fetus dies from the abortion and not the woman. Granted, pro-choice argues that life does not begin at the time of conception, but rather at the time of birth, even though a fetus has a detectable heartbeat. Paradoxically, many on the left contend that if we can find bacteria on another planet, that we have found signs of life upon that planet, while at the same time denying that a detectable heartbeat within a womb is a sign of life upon the earth. Which leads me to say that, contrary to popular belief, abortion is not the root of our problem, but rather, abortion is the fruit of our problem. Because the root of our problem today is the mass sexual immorality that has afflicted the country, and in turn created our fruit of unwanted pregnancies, being a fruit that many want to eradicate through abortion. Granted, many on the left today love to say that the right only cares about a child before it is born, meaning that after a baby is birthed, that the right relinquishes any care of concern for its upbringing, even though that is when the term parents come into play. I should also point out that I do not see abortion as a purely black and white topic, because I also believe that there are some gray areas that exist as types of margin of error as well, meaning there should be types of abortion loopholes in which a pregnancy could be terminated for such things as incest, rape, endangerment to the life of the mother, and fatal fetal anomalies. I should also point out that many states have criminalized drug use during pregnancy in the hopes of reducing babies that are born with addictions, also known as crack babies, with the simple reason being that the fetus has a separate body than the woman, which can then be negatively affected by the drugs and or alcohol that she consumes. Conversely, there are a number of states within the United States where you can stab a pregnant woman and kill her fetus without being charged with murder. And it's all because those states do not want those types of criminal actions to conflict with their abortion legislation. Meaning if those states charge those acts as murder, then so too would they be forced to alter their abortion laws accordingly, which they loathe to do. But let's not overlook the most important question of all. Would a woman who had been stabbed and had her fetus killed and taken from her consider that act to be murder? Of course she would, being the only answer that truly matters.